Welcome back to the programming practices in open source and commercial language. This time we are going to discuss about the programming language of open source language called Java. So these are the 7 points which will be drilled down to the next slides. The first point is to access to instance and class variable. Do not make an instance or class variable public without a good reason. Often, instance variable don't need to be explicit set or gotten. Often that happens as a side effect of the method. One of the example of appropriate public instance variable is class, where its class is essentially a data structure with no behavior. In other words, if you would like to use a struct instead of a class, then it is appropriate to make a class instance variable public. Second is reference to the class variable and method. Avoid using an object to access a class, a static class, or static variable, or method, static method. Use a class name instance, for example. So we can see that we can use a method to access a class to our best practice and not recommended practice. You can see you can't just call a class based on objects. The other point is a constants. Numeric constants should not be coded directly except for -1, 0, and 1, which can appear in a for loop as a counter value. So the other practice about variable assignment program practice. Avoid assigning several variables to same value in a single line. It is hard to read example. Try to just from two example we can see that we have to assign a variable using individual rather than just a set of that. We can see not recommended practice to do like this. Do not use assign operator in place where it can easily confuse with the equality operator. Example, you can just see that example here how to assign a thing and not be allowed to do a recommended and non-recommended practice. Do not use embedded assignment in attempt to improve runtime performance. This is a job of a compiler, and besides, it rarely actually helps. The example being shown below are two examples on recommended and unrecommended. The parentheses. It is generally a good idea to use parentheses liberally in express involving mixed operations to avoid operation procedures problem. Even if the operation procedure seems clear to you, it might not be others. You shouldn't assume that other program know procedures as well as you. The structure of a program tell what it does. Do not use mislead name. If the method name obviously there no need of document explanation what we need. The structure of the program should define what it does and match intention of the program structure. The special comment. Use "X" in a comment to flag something that is bogus but work. Use "fix-me" as a comment to flag something that is bogus and broken. So we have just gone some of program practices of Java in a nutshell. So this will end our video session of programming practices in open source and commercial language. And thank you very much. And we'll thank to Lakman sir.